COVID-19 forced another North Texas voting spot to close. This time, a worker at a location in Hurst tested positive, forcing the whole team to go into quarantine. Fox 4's Lynn Wynn spoke to some voters who got turned away today. Lynn.
Steve, Tarrant County elections officials tell us 11 workers at this location will need to quarantine as a precaution. This location was shut down for the remainder of today, and it's unclear if it will be able to reopen tomorrow.
I'm so sad. So now we got to go to the Bedford Library?
Yes. A steady stream of voters hoping to cast their votes at Brookside Community Center in Hurst were turned away. The polling location had been open for a few hours Thursday, but Tarrant County elections officials say they closed it when they learned the lead clerk tested positive for COVID-19. That poll worker was last at the location Monday. The diagnosis prompting other workers at the location to quarantine.
It's a pandemic. People are getting sick. Someone's getting sick. That's what they're supposed to do, close it down. So that probably happened. They're just taking the, necessary precautions.
As elections officials work to find replacements, the last-minute change is frustrating to some voters.
They did the right thing, but they also need to notify everybody, like the people around here. People like me who took time off from work, come here to vote, and then it's closed without any notice.
This is not the first time voters have been turned away from polling locations that have been temporarily shut down because of a COVID infection. On the first day of early voting, Tarrant County elections officials scrambled to find new poll workers for 3 locations after one worker in a training class tested positive prior to any polls opening. Only one location in Euless was delayed opening by a few hours. Last week, a Denton County polling location in Louisville was temporarily shut down because a worker contracted the virus.
Well, I'm glad that they're protecting the public.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Outside Brookside Community Center, voters were directed to the 3 nearest locations in Bedford or Hurst until Tarrant County elections can get another team in to open the doors here.
From voting, absolutely not. We're definitely going to vote. I'll just go to one of these other places right now.
It's my job. It's my duty to vote, so I'll do whatever I can.
And Tarrant County elections officials still in the midst of trying to put together that replacement team. They say they will be sending out updates if they are able to open up this location at the Brookside Center in Hurst tomorrow. Meanwhile, elections officials say they are still taking applications if people do want to help out as poll workers and fill some of those gaps. Steve.